Hey guys, CTE Awareness Day. My poetry pretty much explains what I've been through. It's kind of like a diary since I now forget half my life. How I explain my memory losses. If you can picture a whole heap of books on a bookshelf, and you go to pick one out, and all the pages bar a quarter or one page are all glued together. Now all the books are all glued, and you might be able to open 1 or 2 pages in a book, and that's like the memory bank. At 44, that is not normal. At CTE Awareness Day, so this one I wrote 2025, probably the start or middle. I miss her. Sometimes at night I lie quietly and tears fall, remembering the life I had, remembering who I used to be, remembering what I was capable of, remembering what I can of my past, as segments slip from my grip, lost, like I'm drowning. Heavy, so heavy, in a torrent, so indescribable. It's gone past darkness, kinda like I'm stuck in a maze, blindfolded, hands tied behind my back, with a strong hand grasping my neck, trying to find my way home, back to her, back to the me I miss so much. But how, when the tears that fall are all I have left of her, the me I used to be. This one, 2025. Do you remember much of your life before it all began to change? Or is it all shapes and muffled sound? Someone's cut up and moved all around, rearranged, unable to capture the world you once knew so well, the world you used to fit into. Yet your new now is just moulded in a vice, no escape from your sacrifice of just being you, now paying the price, a cost that was not yours to bear. In a world that is no longer fair, trapped behind the door they closed on you, forgotten, but still not done. Hang on, we will all make it through. It has been the most demanding, brutal, horrific years of my life. Living with a brain injury turned disease that turned my life on its head. Through accidents in sports, through repetitive head impacts throughout my entire life. When you grow up like, a tomboy, rough as guts, you want to outdo, outrun, outplay, outbeat, and you just go hard. Sadly it's a Kiwi way, but the truth is that a lot of the time our brains can only take so many hits. 2011, this started to kick me in the ass, and I could not run from it. It just completely depleted the person I used to be. But I'm still here. I have had horrific things done to me at the hands of other people who took advantage of the injury for control of my life. I lost people in my life that I thought would be here in my life forever. I lost 95% of the people I considered family. Gone. You know, it's a next level strength you have to get through. But I am a testament of what can be done. You know, when it happened to me, I knew that there were others out there, but I didn't know how to reach them. I didn't know how to help them. And I just prayed to God. You know, all I wanted to do was save lives. And I've done that. I've proved it. I don't care who you are. If you need help and you're in danger, I would step in all day, every day. My animals are my life, my rescue animals. I just put everything into them. And now, even though this is one of the most horrific things to live with that has taken a lot from me, it has shown me how much I can achieve when God shows up. And He has always been there. If it wasn't for Him, I would not be the woman I am today. I would not have the strength, determination, love. You know, what I went through should have broke me. And it nearly did, but He had a purpose that was greater than what they done. You know, if I didn't have something to hold on to that was greater than myself over these last 15 years, but I did. Because I knew that my story could reach people that didn't have a voice. I know the way that I can react and interact with anybody, a person on the street who's homeless, a priest, I don't care who you are, you know? And I've had a lot of people over the last 2 years from me getting my voice back reach out and say thank you, because we now understand and we now know what we're living with. People from all different walks of life. And you can reach people if you're real, if you're honest, if you're truthful. So if you've been through something, just fight and think, who can I reach? Who can I save? Who can I help? Everyone needs a purpose, and my purpose has always been to want to save lives. I don't hide who I am. I don't hide my emotions. I don't hide anything. I tell it straight. Anyone who's ever met me knows exactly who I am. And yeah, I'll never change. Just this walk has taught me that no matter what anyone does to you, you can be greater, you can be better, and you can use it. Not in hatred, not in retribution, but by saving lives. And that's what I intend to do as long as I can. So CTE Awareness Day, if you or anyone you know needs help, support, reach out. I've had people just, say thank you. And that's enough. Or I now know what I'm living with. That's enough. It doesn't matter what impact you have on this world. As long as it is for good. So I'm testament to what happens when God shows up. Te kaha.